Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video I'll try to explain what is new in today's official patch. Today is March 13, 2025. I'm live on Twitch right now. You can see the chat on the left side of the screen. They're spamming hi mom, hi YouTube or something. They like you, and maybe you can be in this chat and you can like the YouTube folks from this chat. Without further ado, let's go and check what is new on this patch. Before we go on, please get your popcorns, please get something coffee, to get something to drink, because patch note is quite long and there are few different changes compared to the last week's global lab. Let's go. Today we'll start with the Pearl shop. I mean, we checked and we reacted to this new costume, Sunny Breeze. You can find the video in the channel. I can also show it in-game how it looks. It's in low quality. Okay, what is this? Not this one. Hold up. Appeal, Sun Breeze. That's how it looks. Like I said, and I'm very like big appreciation in my heart. This texture quality on the costume. Finally, PA just fixed the texture quality on the costumes. They render in high quality if you play on game and in high quality, in high resolution. Thank you very much. And there are some packs to talk about, no need to talk about. The good part of I really like these kind of new pay-to-win items. This is a pay-to-win item. Once per family. Your family inventory weight limits exceed. Is it exceed? Yeah, extended, I believe. I don't know. Extra 350 liters and the 400 liters. As you can see on the screen. Right now, I got all of them. I save my pearls for these kind of things because I like to just do investment to my family. As you can see, 2K. Perfect. 2K liters for your family inventory. Amazing quality of life. Also, kind of pay to win. Yeah. So let's check about the new seasons with the Black Desert Academy coming soon, March 20. 1 week later, there will be new season. I believe that they're just changing the rules of the seasons. I'm not sure about that. How far is your journey at the Black Desert Academy since your enrollment? I trust that your assigned class and the special spring lectures have captured your interest. By the by, I just first time I saw this term. By the by, whispers about of the mysterious invitation making its round through the school. Have you caught wind of its secret? It appears an invitation has arrived for you. There is an invitation like that? I literally have no idea what is this new season thing. I believe we will discover it next week. All the details and everything. No idea. Welcome to the hardcore server, a battlefield of blood and sand. They, promoting the new hardcore server. I didn't test it because I just sit on this in front of the computer. It will take some time to get used to and test it. Also, I have no enough experience to play these classes in the open world. Maybe Succession Warrior, maybe Succession Berserker, but the main part, I have no idea how to play them. Everything is unfamiliar. Consult the guide. The daily time limit for the hardcore server is 2 hours. Accept and complete daily quests at Pilgrim's Sanctum, abstinence, pretty, obedience, and or sincerity. Gather offering points through your actions on the server to exchange them to rewards. Use a supply box from your inventory to obtain initial gear. To select either Succession or Awakening, you must use the supply box. You can invest skill points in the K window. Once you're ready, press R. Which strategy will you take to survive? Path of progression is PvE, or facing the foe, PvP. You choose the path of progression, forge ahead by slaying monsters and acquiring higher level gear, ever vigilant against the enemies that may strike unexpectedly. Complete daily quests at the Sanctum and defeat monsters to steadily accumulate offering points. However, you must always be mindful and take the safer road to ensure your hard-earned survival points are not lost upon an untimely death. You can choose to face your foes, defeat the adventurers to seize a portion of their painstakingly gathered survival points, a surefire way to acquire points at a pace. Speedily collected these points from the adventurous kills, then offer them to bask in wealth and honor in a short amount of time. However, never forget that your own points can also be taken in the same manner. So you will have two different things. Do PvE, do PvP, or you can do both. It totally depends to you. We will check the details. And mighty monsters like Putrum and Lighten, you may encounter with them. That's all. Let's go. Let me just revert this one to read it. Black Desert Academic class battle in spring semester. There's some kind of explanation. March 13 to April 10. Contact the Old Moon Adventure Practice Center. Welcome to the special class designed to make you a veteran adventurer. You have been accepted to into Black Desert Spring Term, running for about a month. Upon joining, you will be sorted into classes and participate in the hands-on practice with fellow students and the GM assistants. Scores from each class will be tallied to crown the strongest class. Team up with your classmates and aim for the top during the spring semester period. Head over to the valley and talk to the Jetina Old Man Guild manager to accept the event enrollment and congratulations quest and join the special class. Let's do it together. Old Moon manager. The valley, yeah. Old Moon manager is this one, isn't it? It's Old Moon manager. Hold up. I didn't understand this thing when I read this patch. The renowned Old Moon manager. Where is it actually? Maybe here? It's Jetina. Oh, it's Jetina. Okay, okay. Weekly imperfect beans. Quests. Enrollment something. This. Okay. It gave me this. What is this? Unopened enrollment certificates. Contains a certificate of the enrollment recognized by the Old Moon Guilds. Open to obtain the final certificate of enrollment, which can be confirmed by Jetina. Press RMB to obtain one of 3 event enrollment certificate items according to the set probability. I got one, of course. Usage. Complete event quests. A certificate of the enrollments for lessons sanctioned by the Old Moon Guild present in the Jetina and class to which are designed shall be revealed. This item will be available for a limited period before removing the checked event. Alright. It also gave us to 5 this scroll, drop rate scroll. Does that anyone understand what is this? Okay, let's check it. Maybe we can understand it here. Rewards, okay. Open the okay, right click. Yes. Enrollment complete which class I am in. Once you have accepted event your class assignment quests, give the enrollment classificate to the Jetina. Where can I find that quest? In Black Spirit? Event. Dominate battlefield. RBF. Attraction. Where is that quest? Maybe it's quest still here. Yes, your class assignment. Take it. It gave me charming academic chair. Okay, I also got the title. I'll not use Odraxia. It just put me to the Odraxia. Really? Well, I'm in Odraxia, but I like Odraxia. Nice. This is your chair, and you are in an Odraxia team. This is some kind of, you know, Harry Potter thing. The, you know, hat is just like that magical hat is choosing the students and putting in the different classes. That's the same thing, I believe. Yeah, like they're like a Calpheon, Odraxia, and Gran are 3 different classes, and Jetina has just put you in there. Check out the class rankings based on the total equation of the event spring semester's certificate seal. The total seals from the adventurers who completed event enrollment congratulations quiz are counted. Boost your class rank with your classmates. Reward will be given based on the class rank after the semester ends. Adventurers who completed the event your class assignment quest will receive class rank rewards. Where are my rewards? Give me my Cronstones. Rewards for all classes. Okay. And also Cronstones. All classes will be given out of the April 10 maintenance when the semester ends. This looks nice. Preparations are done, ready to become the top class. So, now I understand. When you complete all the things, you will just complete the daily quests for like 3 weeks. Yeah, for like 3 weeks, you will complete the daily quests. Your daily quests, here they are. I used it, but every day you will get the tickets. With the tickets, you will be able to choose one of them. You will choose one of them, and you will get these certificates, and you will gain points. And your class, or your, I don't know, your class will be the number 1. Yeah. I don't know, it's like interesting, like some kind of detailed, deep events, and also interesting. The basic ones that you can choose, 10 certificate seal. If you choose a random one, it gives one of them, but it's random. And 12 seal certificate. So what you can get with these certificates? Let me just check it. Friday lesson support, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you get extra tickets or seals, whatever you say. Let me show you the in-game what you can have with that ticket or seal. Spring semester certificate seal. Event preppy glasses. Alright, spring album box. Royal Fern Root 100 for tier 10. Gulas Corsair training selection. Alright, for tier 9 attempts. All Moon lesson support box. What is this given? 10 loot scroll. Premium elixir box 3. Okay. Book of Florin 10. Giovanni support scroll 10. Marvelous Bollocks lunchbox 1. Courses Aura 1. Extra Mount X Pro 10 hours 1. Life skill support box. Crow coin bundle 500. Life skill support box 10 artisan's memory. You can exchange them 3, these parts. Volk's Cry and regular exchange. Whenever you have extra, you can exchange with these things according to your needs. It's quite nice, I believe. It's quite nice. I liked it. It's quite deep. They just, merge or, put into each other all the events. The Black Spit Trial Part 3. PA is just forcing people or just trying to push people into the node war. Alright. If you meet all the below conditions, you can receive up to 800 million silver cronstones and 500 cronstones at March 27. PA wants you to join the node war. 1 participation, 300 million silver. 3 participation, 500 million silver. So if you participate 3 times, you will get a total 800 million silver. If you win 1 node war at least, you will get 500 cronstones. And your rewards for guild participation, 10 billion silver for your guild's bank. All rewards in the Black Spit Party will be given on 27 March. Total the KD of the participating adventurers in the Alliance and Node War must be 100 or higher, and they occupy a temporary fort at least once. This is for win? No, this is for participate. Okay. The same rules are like Node War. Okay. Also, I really like this event. This is some kind of, they just hide this event. Right now in the game, you can use the guild skills for like 3 weeks, I believe. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. We already have this one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my bad. We still have this thing. Did they extend it? No. For 1 more week, you will be able to use the guild skills. So sorry, it's my bad. It's my bad. All right, here we go. The changes. The patch. Lisan Al Gaib. Welcome. Prem, thank you so much for follow. All right, let's check the hardcore server. I tried to explain it from the Global Lab patch notes, but Global Lab patch notes, they're being transition is quite you know, unsatisfactory. Is that the correct term? I don't know. Let's go and read together. Introducing the pre-season of the hardcore server, battlefield of blood and sand, set against the familiar backdrop of the Valencia Great Desert created through the collaboration between Mani and the Crow Merchant Guild. This hardcore server, as mentioned in the last month's developers update, is content designed for the adventurers who have journeyed with us for over 10 years to take a breather. As this hardcore server is first being introduced as a pre-season, you can embark on an adventure by choosing Warrior, Soul, Ranger, or Berserker. While Desolate is a region of the hardcore server where everyone you see an enemy might seem intimidating, there is no need to worry. In hardcore server, you can earn points by defeating monsters or other adventurers, but you can also accumulate points through the quests available daily. The points earned from quests do not disappear even if your character dies, allowing adventurers who find PvP challenging to enjoying the combat without pressure. Of course, those confident in PvP can freely showcase their skills in the battles against others. We ask for your keen interest in the pre-season, which will run for about a month, and after this update, we will swiftly adjust any areas deemed necessary to ensure an even more enjoyable environment. Alright. The hardcore server challenges players to spend 2 hours a day in Great Desert, where they can accumulate several points by defeating monsters or other adventurers, and quest points by completing quests. The objective is to gather these points and make an offering. Offered points are exchanged for hardcore honor. This is the token, this is the seal, which can be traded for rewards on a live server via managed currency UI. Let me show them in UI. Then we just keep reading. Here they are. 250 fail stack, 200 fail stack. You can see the numbers, the required numbers. 180 fail stack. Scrolls for weapon reroll. Other fail stacks, 500 chrome stones. Debaraka necks and earrings belts 5 times per family. Oil of Immortality 15. Study Forest 50. Elixir of Deep Sea 100. Courage 100. Mystical Powder, blah blah blah. And you can exchange 500 of them with the hardcore gold bar box. This offers you from 100 million to a billion. In between, it will give you random gold bars. Of course, you will get 100 million. But if you just come and say hi on my Twitch stream, you will get a billion. Because all my Twitch stream will get a billion. Stop only watch me on YouTube. Watch me on YouTube, also come on Twitch stream. But only 4 classes, bullshit? Yeah. You can create Warrior, Soul, Ranger, and Berserker. Also, let me know which class you will play at this content. I'm thinking to maybe suck Berserker or suck Warrior because I have no detailed experience about them. And I've grinded a little bit with suck Warrior and with a Succession Berserker. But with the other classes, it's been a long time that I didn't touch them. I can't even remember what their skills are. I know how to fight against them, but I don't know how to play them. You don't like those classes? Okay. Hardcore server, how to participate. You can connect to the hardcore server via server selection and a hardcore tab. You can enter the hardcore server after creating a hardcore exclusive character. Only one character slot is available for hardcore server. Hardcore exclusive character starts at level 63. Upon creating a hardcore exclusive character, you receive 3k skill points. Only Warrior, Ranger, Soul, and Berserker classes can be created. You can choose between Succession and Awakening. Period is for a month. Each family is given 2 hours of the playtime per day. The time depletes the moment your characters enter the server, and remaining time continues the countdown even while logged out. This is very bad, I believe. If you just log in, PA is just forcing you to complete that 2 hours. Okay. Playtime resets 23 hours after the last hardcore server login. Okay. Once you complete an offering, you cannot play for the rest of the day. Even if you have an honor of the playtime left, you cannot re-enter after making an offering. After offering, you will be automatically logged out from the hardcore server and redirected to the character selection window. Alright. On the hardcore server, defeat monsters to earn survival points and collect junk loot. If your character dies, you lose 30% of your survival point. You can sell your junk loot to the Sanctum NPC to exchange it to hardcore coins, which can be used to purchase various items from the NPC shop. Completing quests on the hardcore server will earn you 2 quest points. Quest points do not disappear even if your character dies. By offering both survival and quest points at a sanctum, you can earn hardcore honor based on your total points. You can view your hardcore honor via the managed currency UI. You can exchange hardcore honor for various items. We check them in the game. Defeat monsters to earn for survival points. The strongest foe to kill monsters or kill people to get survival points. Defeat other adventurers to claim 10% of their survival points. However, there are some kind of different rules. Please don't get shocked. You receive the following penalty if your survival point is at or above 3000. If you defeat an adventurer with less than 20 of your own points, minus 30, a penalty applies. If you have 5k points and defeat someone with 1000 or fewer, you will lose 1.5k points. So the high points players, they cannot bully people like, the newbies in the hardcore server. It's quite interesting. But what if I have 1000 points? What if I just kill this guy? He cannot kill me, but I can kill him. I can chase him. What are you gonna do? That's quite interesting rule. The newbies can bully the veterans. Character specific, so deleting and recreating a character resets your points. Character deletion triggers a 3 minutes wait time. Unoffered survival points are not counted towards the next day's offering points upon login. However, they will remain in your total survival points. If you earn 500 survival points on a day 1 and exit, the next day's offering points reset 0, while total survival points starts at 500. Quest points. Complete quests on the hardcore server to earn significant amounts awarded upon completion. Quests can be undertaken once daily and are assigned randomly based on your survival points. Under 200 survival points, defeat ancient weapons, 100 and 150. 201.5k survival points, defeat Naga, Fogan, and Crescent monsters. You can forfeit these quests but cannot change their type. Quest points remain upon death. Quest points do not reset even after the offering. If you complete a quest and earn 1.5k quest pins, then disconnect. The next day you will start with the 1.5k offering points available. If you complete a quest after midnight the next day, you cannot start a new one for that day. For the items, hardcore exclusive gear is provided but cannot be repaired or enhanced. Max durability for gear is different compared to the normal server. You lose 30% of your survival points. If you had 1000 points, you will lose 300 upon character death. Dying to fall damage or monster attack applies the same penalty. Quest points remain intact regardless of the character death. Equipped gear may break according to the set probability. Get your gear in your inventory are safe. This is interesting. You will spawn at one of 4 designated sanctums upon the first login and revival. Revivals are instant with no limits. If you don't revive manually within 60 seconds, you will be automatically revived. For the escape function available if you get stuck in the terrain found. Okay, nice. Survival points rankings are tallied periodically. This excludes those with 100 points or fewer. Rankings are based on the individual characters. The top 10 adventures by survival points are marked on the world map. So you can go and try to kill them. It's some kind of, hey, it's here, just go kill him. Total survival points ranking. The total amount of the accumulated survival points are tallied to determine hardcore server rankings. Server rankings are updated when you log out or make an offering. Rankings for everyone will reset daily at midnight. Titles and rewards based on the rank will be given at the season's end. Connecting to the hardcore server will automatically turn on privacy mode. You can only reset your skills in the sanctums and mysterious light safe zones. Skill add-ons are unavailable. Oh, this is quite interesting. You know why? It's because some of the classes, they require critical hit rate. Some of them, they do not require critical hit rate. Where am I gonna get my critical hit rate for example, my Awakening Dracania, Hexablood skills? I need that critical hit rate 30% from my add-ons to deal damage. If there is no such skill like that, like such add-ons like that, how can I hit with 25 or 30% crit rate? This is quite interesting. Then make all the skills in the game 100% crit PA. Another ununderstandable thing. Okay. You can use the word a minimap and auto-navigate the desert without need for a compass. Pets are unavailable, but your character will auto-loot at speeds equivalent to having it taken out. Also, the classes with the self-buffs, they will benefit huge from their buffs. Meanwhile, if there is no self-buff in your class, DP, something like attack speed or something, the other classes will, with them, they'll be lucky. Interesting. Restricted or unavailable items, I'll not read all of them. Hardcore server quests, they're the quest details, I'll not read all of them. They're like 4 different nodes, obedience, abstinence, sincerity, and purity. 4 nodes that you can revive, or game will revive you. There is new thing that they call dark fog. When a certain number of adventurers gather within a certain area in the hardcore server, the dark fog will activate. As you can see, there's some kind of circle. You have to fight with that guy. Somebody needs to die, then this event ends. That's the thing. You cannot unequip gear in the fog, cannot replace gear within the fog, cannot access the minimap. It's some kind of deathmatch. Focus, kill the guy, do nothing. You get it. Hardcore server monsters, Great Old Deserts area, you can see these basic monsters, ancient weapons, Desert Nagas, Titium Valley, Crescent Shrine, Gaha's Bandits, Pleku Jail, Akman Temple, and Histria Ruins. They are at the same places. Boss monsters, Light and Putrum will appear at the random locations through the Great Desert. Defeated to obtain the valuable items, substantial amount of the several points. An alert will announce that the appearance of the boss monsters, and its location will be marked on the world map 5 minutes after it appears. So if you're lucky, in that 5 minutes you can find and kill the boss, if you can, by your own. And if you cannot find it, game will just show the location of the boss. Boss monsters will despawn if not defeated in 30 minutes. Layton, spawn time every 45 to 60 minutes. Putrum every 40 to 50 minutes. There are different items that you can get. Shrouded Warriors. Shrouded Warriors will appear while defeating monsters on the hardcore server. This is some kind of elite monster to fight against, I believe. These Warriors of the Crow, first encountered in the Pit of the Undying, will now engage in the combat with the adventurers on the hardcore server. They serve as challenging elements, and upon defeating them, you'll be able to obtain various items. The Shrouded Warriors will appear after the March 20. So this week there will be no Shrouded Warriors. Okay. Offering. You can convert quests and the survival points obtained on the hardcore server into hardcore honor through offerings. Once you make an offering, you will be automatically logged out from the hardcore server and won't be able to re-enter until the next available time. You can offer up to 10k points, survival and quest daily. Unoffered survival points are not counted towards the next day offering points upon login. There is the offering sites. This is Ibelaposis, by the way. You can get it from there. We check the rewards that you can get with the honor of thing. Wandering Merchant. The Wandering Merchant appears in the random times and the locations in the hardcore servers to sell rare accessory items. Here is the thing. I think it just appears in the random place in the desert, not in the random, not in the random nodes. Hardcore server challenges. Added hardcore server exclusive challenges. Complete each challenge to claim special titles. The title of the highest rank you will obtain will automatically be applied to your character. These titles can only be used in the hardcore server. Hardcore server challenges and obtained titles will be reset and deleted respectively if you delete your hardcore server character. History of God, Alustin, okay. Season rewards. Generally, rank signifies remarkable achievements of adventurers, but on the hardcore server we have set it up to mean something slightly different. On hardcore server, top 10 adventurers locations are always visible on the world map, encouraging more frequent combat. Consequently, season rank rewards are considered more of a bonus. Additionally, ranking on the hardcore server changed rapidly, serving as a catalyst to add a burst of excitement into adventurers gameplay rather than focusing on reaching and keeping rankings. The following titles and the rewards will be issued when the hardcore server preseason ends, based on the rank and percentile achieved. Hardcore title rewards are available for use in 30 days. Title Transcendent, Title Conqueror, Reaper. And there are also rewards, as you can see on the screen. You can check them. Ah, yes. These are the things. They didn't share about the green grade or something, or maybe they share the item things. Ah, yes, they shared the item things here. Okay. So I don't know what you think about this new hardcore server. I didn't test it. I believe it can be fun for a few days, but after when the veteran players start to get dominate the hardcore server, it may not be that much appealing for everyone. It will be interesting to just test and experience. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We are going for the class changes. I believe the main content of this week and also the main content for the next week. Probably tomorrow on the Global Lab, we will see more class changes. That's what I understand from this class for this developers node. I'm also working with AI in these days and trying to just create different tables that about the class changes. And about every class change, every Thursday, I will publish them because every Thursday we get the official patch from the global lab to the official patch. Skills and the damages may change. To understand how they buff the classes, do not hesitate to come on Twitch live streams and tomorrow and every Friday. We're checking Global Lab live on Twitch stream. We're reacting it together. New dungeon tomorrow? Or maybe, who knows? Who knows? I am excited for something new to test, of course. Said about it being 4 classes. We would love to. Maybe it will be fun for a few days. We will see. I can't wait for people to mod about the hardcore servers once they find out all the things you don't have start. Yeah. Let me read the developer's note. You will like it. Today marks the start of the update where we will apply various classes balance adjustments over the coming weeks. Before we go through the details, we want to discuss the direction of these adjustments. This balance update aims to significantly enhance classes that have been perceived as underperforming in PvE, thereby shifting how adventurers view their PvE performance. Shifting how adventurers view. Really? I mean, we will see. We will see. In the past, balance adjustments were designed conservatively, considering many factors that could emerge based on the adventurer's mastery of their class characters once the updates went live. Hold up. We were mindful that rewarding a previously enhanced balance could lead to dissatisfaction among adventurers. As a result, many adventurers felt that the adjustments did not lead to noticeable improvements during the upcoming balance adjustment period. We plan to make bold weekly changes to ensure a more tangible impact. However, if any adjustments are deemed excessive after the live update, we will promptly readjust by the following week to find an appropriate balance. So they said that if we find that anything is just strong, we will just nerf it. Okay. For PvP balance, we will enhance classes currently underperforming and tune down those with the relative advantages. Additionally, we plan to address aspects that may feel awkward in PvP situations through this update. We understand how crucial PvP balance is. Really? So rather than finalizing adjustments in one go, we will monitor subsequent data and make swift changes as needed. We ask for adventurers' understanding and patience in this process. Yeah, like overall devs node is promising. It's just like different than the other devs node. Start with Warrior. This is main and succession. Grand Roar, Shift RMB if I'm not wrong. They removed the melee DP reduction from this skill. Changed all DP reductions from 20 to 30 on SE skill, Prime Ground Smash. Fixed the slower combo transition to the other skills after using 3 and 4 compared to the 1 and 2. For Prime Evasion skill, improved the combo more smoothly into chopping kicks. Fixed the issue where it's like mana, I believe, recovered when using the skill. Guard changed so that you can now only move in the guard after finishing the movement of the Prime Evasion while in guard. Prime Scar of Dusk changed the all AP increase when using the skill plus 10 to plus 16 for 10 seconds. This is buff for PvE and this is also buff for PvP, 6 more AP. Change the combo smoothly into other skills. This is also big buff for PV, by the way. Additional 10 DR. Like if you don't have to just click the Shift RMB. Now you have 30 DR reduction in succession. A Seismic Strike changed the combo smoothly into other skills. This is Robomb and Dusk Slash from 16 to the 13 seconds. They want you to use your Robombs more than often. Adjusted the damage in the following skills. So here is the thing. Let me just find my documents and I'll try to show you. Warrior Succession. How can I just manage it? Maybe I can manage it like this. Hold up, I'll try this. You go there. You stay there. Put it in down. Go off. You stay there. It will take a little bit time. Sorry. What if I do this? Okay, this is better. Now I can off these things. And I can click this one. Okay. You can, I believe you can read this one is, okay, I can do this like this, maybe. Can you read, chat? Can you read this one? Okay, let me just read it for you. Prime Spinning Slash got approximately 17% PV damage buff. I mean, overall, no damage changes in PvP. I'll just ignore this part. By the way, this, you know, the visual, the table, I'm working with AI, like I said in before. And there might be some, maybe a little, you know, tweaks, some adjustments, something. I'll try to improve this one. Trying to just, you know, educate the AI is just, you know, it's just making me mad. Prime Scar of Dusk overall got 21% damage buff to the all damage for the all stages. Prime Ground Smash got 17% damage buff. Earth Tremor got 32% damage buff. Prime Counter got 71% damage buff. Prime Pulverize, the first hit got 21, second hit got 100% damage buff. Hopefully they all correct. Severing Trust, Magnus skill got 20% damage buff overall. Seismic Strike got 150% damage buff. This is the Robomb. Dusk Slash got 20% damage buff on the first hit and 65% damage buff on the second hit. And the Counter Slash got 50% on the first hit and 20% on the second hit. That's the situation of Succession Warrior damage buffs. So what about the other? Awakening. Frenzied Strike skill got all DP minus 30 for 10 seconds, and they also allow you to add add-ons to this skill. What is the cooldown of Frenzied Strike, chat? Is this 5 or 6 seconds? I believe this is tier 2 add-on, isn't it? So this is an extra tier 2 add-on with a minus DP. I don't know how is viable to use this skill to start to your combo to, you know, for the DP reduction, but this seems juicy. Follow Armor Break, all DP decrease does not apply during cooldown, like it used to be. That's like Polarize and the Flow Tempest. Change to apply collision, change to the apply collision detection when using the skill. I have no idea what does this mean. I'm not warrior main. Let's check the other thing. Warrior Awakening. Alright, Solar Flare got 60% buff. Follow Overwhelm got 65% buff. Frenzied Strike, first hit and second hit got 40% buff. Last Attack got 15% buff. Merciless got 43% buff. I believe this requires more buff, by the way, because slow animation and bad damage skill. Follow Healed Strike got 174% buff. I don't know what is this skill, but they just made this skill something useful. Grave Digging got 5% on the first hit and 20% on the second hit. Polarize got 35% buff. Follow Reckless Blow got 50% buff. Follow Reckless Blow Flow got 70% buff. Is it correct? No, this is wrong. I don't know why it just calculated like that. This is wrong. by the way. Let me just calculate it for you. 12,780 multiplied 2 and 71 by 3, 25. It's like 20% overall, I believe. Yeah, it's like 20% buff. Yeah, it's not 80%, okay? It's wrong. Full of Armor Break got 87% buff. Chain Heaven's Cleave got 40% buff. Ankle Break got 30% buff. Knee Kick got 30%. Black Spirit Merciless 40%. Black Spirit Pulverize got 30% buff. Seems like juicy. Let me know what you think. I'm not warrior main, so I have no idea. Kunoichi. Added -20 DP to Lunatic Discus skill. Okay, more DP shred is good. What about overall buffs in this Kunoichi? Where's my Kuno? Okay, Kuno changes. Lunar Dash attack got 25% and Blast attack got 25% buff. Chakram Rise got 20%. Lethal Spins Free got 6%. Pin Feel Fury, the spins flow, got 9%. Feel of Wrath got 15%. Flow Indignation got 5%. This is wrong. This is wrong. Like I said, AI is sometimes... I'm still trying to educate and convince AI to just what I want from it. Let me just check it. It's 10%, not 5%. Lunatic Discus got 15% buff. Chain Sachakram, it's got like 11% buff. Lunar Dash, Black Spirit, and the other things got these buffs, Black Spirit buffs. There's no PvP change. I believe I will improve it in the next weeks. Guardian Awakening, like another, like this week, Scholar got nice buffs, Guardian got insane buffs, Warrior got nice buffs. We will see who is the winner of this week. Frost Slide, this is the dash. Increase the lateral and the backward movement distance slightly. This is very nice for PvP and PvE. Nice quality of life. Improve the skill smoothly, combo into following skills. That's okay. Scalding Thorn, Dragon's Maw, Frost Slide, Cleansing Flame, Scornful Slash Attack 2, and Frigid Wind. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Follow Holding Light, improve the smoothly combo into God Incinerator. Glorious Advance, change the duration of the attack speed from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. One of the biggest quality of life for the class. You will not be able to, you don't think about your attack speed while you try to kill the pack. I believe they did this for, what was the name? The new spot, the Golden Peak Cave. Because in Golden Peak Cave, like approximately from 15 to 20 seconds, like one fight. That's why they made it. Scalding Tone, improve the combo speed in the God Incinerator. What about the changes? Let me check them. Guardian changes. Guardian, Glorious Advance, attack 1, 2, and last attack got 50% buff. Searing Fang got 10% buff. Flow Surplus got 13% buff. God Incinerators, your shift key, got 25% buff. Big W. Flow to Ashes, 20%. Cleansing Flame, 11%. Dragon's Maw got 50%. And also Flow got 50%. Another big W. It's insane buff. Like, you guys will see it. It's insane. That skill will just chunk. Scalding Thorn got 100% buff. Black Spirit skills got 10, 20, and 100% buffs to the skills. Nobody cares. What about the other part? Corsair. Wave Blasts, this is your bomb from 15 to 7 seconds. Like this Succession Warrior, like overall the Warrior. They want you to use your bombs more than often. your skill, and there's another 7-second skill in your bomb, so you will use it more. Rising Whirlpool, this is another bomb. Change that the bound debuff applies on only PvE. Change Super Armor before the attack to the Super Armor during the skill. Tidal Surge, change that the floating debuff applies to the all targets. They just decrease the guard gauge decrease to the 10%. Improve some of the combo into other skills. I cannot read chat properly right now. Maybe I can do this. Hold up. Did the Awakening Guardian go up in the PvE tier list? Yes, she will go up. But I don't know where she will sit. Prime Whirling Slash, change so the stiffness debuff applies on the PvE. Ocean Melancholy, decrease the attack area slightly. Interesting. Prime Ocean Melancholy, change so that the floating debuff applies on all targets. Change front guard to the super armor skills. They just created another. This skill is your SF skill. You move backward with super. You will just move backward with super armor, and that skill you will have float CC. This skill is a little bit scary. They nerfed class, but they just created another skills that you need to feel fear. Absolute America Whale Song, change so that the knockback on the attack 2 hits only for PvE. Change so that the knockdown on second hit debuff applies on the PvE. Vigor Rush, change the forward guard during the skill, super armor during the skills. Fix the issue where the number of the hits for attack 2 was abnormally high for the Wave Lash. They removed the KD from this Whale skill. They changed the Whale skills on like damage and protection, protected damage skills. And they also nerfed it a little bit, by the way. They require nerfs, not gonna lie. Succession Corsair was broken in a large scale. And all Corsairs, they were just, sleeping on it. It was float, as you can see. Now it's KD. Now you have Super Armor KD on this skill instead of this skill, this Whale skill. Change the attack type to the attack damage to the attack. Okay. Change the recover mana. Recovered mana on hits. They nerfed the recovered mana. Interesting. So what about the damage changes on the Corsair Succession? This table take like 3 hours to prepare it. I hate AI. I need to find a better way to just educate it. Absolute Squall got 100% PV damage buff. Absolute Overflow got 50% PV damage buff and 32% PvP damage buff. Prime Storming Gale got 17% PV damage buff. Absolute Tidekiss got 12% damage buff. Storm Surge got 30% damage buff. Ocean Melancholy got 30% damage buff. Wave Lash got 10% damage buff. Ocean's Pearl got 22% damage buff. A Wipeout skill got 25% damage buff. Whale Song skill got 12% PV damage buff. But 25% PvP damage nerf. Prime Marika Spring Soul, there is no PV damage buff, 25% PvP damage nerf. Prime Whirling Slash skill got no changes, but PvP damage buffed to 62%. This is the SF skill, isn't it? Okay. Vigor Rush got 26% damage buff. Rising Whirlpool got, this is Rabam I believe, 70% damage buff and also 16% PvP damage buff. Marika Spring Dream, this is your Rabam Whale skill, no PV damage buff, 40% PvP damage nerf from the calculations. Let me know what you think about Succession Corsair. Let's check the Awakening. Reduced the cooldown of the Crow Mark skill from 10 to 7 seconds, and they added all DP for 10 seconds to the skill. Let me check the Corsair Awakening skill changes. Close Quarter Suppress got 18% PV damage buff. Spare No Quarter got 18%. Sun Shielded Patraka got 16%. Crow's Mag got 15%. Captain's Order Open Fire got 19%. Earth Render Patraka got 14%. Wind Piercer Patraka got 14%. Close Quarter Charge version 2, I don't know what is this, 16%. Close Quarter Charge got 15% buff. Yeah, I don't think these changes will make the Awakening Corsair viable. We may need 2 times more of this one. Let me know what you think. Let's check the Maegu changes. Hazy Path changed so that when comboing into Foxflare Ambush and Twirling Rhapsody, the combo is only possible after the character appears and attacks. Changed so that when comboing into Foxflare for the Foxflare charge, Foxflare Fletcher, Foxflare Ambush, and the Hazy Path, the combo is only possible after character appears and attacks. So it's some kind of animation lock. This is nerf. Change to prevent using the Foxtail Fence Mastery Sprint attack with LMB during the skill. Instead, attack is triggered with LMB, RMB, or F. Foxflare Ambush added a leap motion before Foxflare Ambush. Improved to activate at the same speed as before when comboing while Spirit Forged. I have no idea why they buffed PvP damage on these skills. I have literally no hacking idea. Amber's Glove Finale changed to the damage reduction only in PvP. I don't know. Twirling Retreat and the Black Spirit Twirling Retreat got PvP damage buff. Chat, why they just buffed Awakening Maegu PvP damage? Why? The class already has enough damage. It's killing you while you're standing. Why more damage in PvP? What the heck are developers cooking? It's really interesting. I don't know. It's all that Awakening Maegu has. I don't know, like Scholar. TA always do that to compensate the nerf. But you're already nerfing like overpowered class. You don't need to just compensate it. Isn't it? Am I thinking wrong? Yes, and you nerfed it. The jump thing, like some animation lags or something. You don't need to just keep it the balance. You don't need to compensate it. They were already broken. You're just making them normal. I don't know. Another big W for Scholar. Hammer Punch and Hammer on the Knee, your self-buff skills from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Thank you, PA. I would love to see these kind of quality of life changes to the other classes. The damage changes, let me check. Scholar. Gravity Field, 14%. Home Run, Absolute Home Run, 14%. Absolute Potential Energy, 17%. Hammer Slash, 14%. Infinite Power, 10%. Hammer Spin, 9%. Hammerfall, 8%. Flow Golden Blockade, 10%. Flow Golden Thorns, 15%. Flow Golden Wave, 8%. Flow Golden Skyfall, 13%. Black Spirit Hammer Spin, 10%. Black Spirit Hammer Splash, 14%. I am not sure about if these buffs are enough for the Scholar, but I believe the players of the Scholars, they will feel better at least. They will feel above average. Let me know what you think about this class. I will probably tag this one. Huge Dosa nerfs. Awakening Dosa was dominating the, large scale by a lot. They just decreased the super armor damage reduction from 20 to 10 seconds. I didn't know that this class has 20% damage reduction. This is almost like gauntlets. They made it because Dosa is the new class, isn't it? Winged Kick. Change the invincible into super armor during the invincible super armor during the skill. It will be full super armor, the skill. Earth Till. Remove the air attack debuff. So there will be no air attack on this skill. So people were choosing the float CC for the shift Q skill. And with the floats and air attack damage, it was just boosting the damage of the skill by a lot. They removed that, air attack damage nerf because it was just big. It is big AoE skill with the air attack burst. Unacceptable. Also, the sustain, they nerfed. Changed the HP buff for nearby allies as follows. Before, recover 500 to ally nearby, max 5 times. Now it's 200 to the allies and max 5 times. Change the max HP increase to the allies as follows. It was 2k for 10 seconds, now it's 3k. It may look like buffed, but it's for 5 seconds. 5 seconds is almost, nothing. There's some kind of quality of life adjustments changed so that it does not activate when the forwarded key is pressed. As a result, enlightened. It's that was just a little bit irritating. Well done, PA. Woodbend got PvP damage nerf, and Water Wave and the Water Float got PvP damage nerf. Another nerf train for the Deadeye. It was required. Stop crying, you meta-dose. Run and gun. Change so the knockback on every hit for debuff applies on the PvE. No more knockback train. Gunslinger entrance. Change the knockback effect on attack hits attack number 1 and knockdown on the attack 2 hits debuff only PvE. Mayhem skill. Change the swiftness on hits to stun on hits and for PvP as well. Debuff is only applied to for the first hit and the last hit. Max Pain. Added the stun on... Wait. They added stun on the attack number 1 and 2 hits debuff for the both PvE and PvP. Improved combo into Gunslinger entrance. So they added stun to the Max Pain. The side dash thing, kind of side dash. AD RMB if I'm not wrong. If you catch the guy, you have a one chance to just, you know, instead of knockback is 0.2. It was giving you two hard CC chance. But now you will have 1. Or you can use stun, knockback, or KD or something. Okay. Evasive maneuver change so that immediately recovers stamina upon landing after the using skill. Improved to now combo into following skills before attacking. Run and gun, sidewinger, gunslinger entrance, gunslinger's entrance, Max Pain. Added text, the skill commands regarding how to fix targets. The good and the bad and the ugly skill. Remove the critical hit rate reduction on Lil Devil hits debuff. This is your bazooka skills. When your bazooka skill hits your opponents, it was removing the critical hit rate from the enemy, but now it's removed. The class changes. Ranger Breezy Blade fixed the issue where the super armor was applied to, for the return movement when using the skill during cooldown. Added text to skill description stating that super armor is nullified during cooldown. Musa Crosscut Inferno Slash 1 step backflow fixed the description as follows. Blade attack damage 4 to 1, max with 4. Maeva Flow Frost Flower change skill to be lockable. Maybe this is good, I don't know. Mystic Binding Knee Strike, Absolute Binding Knee Strike. Changed to apply attacks not just to grab the target after the grab, but also to the enemies within a certain range. The number of the applicable targets is the same as the number of the skill description. For the long class, fixed the issue where stamina would rapidly decrease without performing evasive movement when continuously inputting W key while sprinting in the combat. Alright, the class changes, that's all. Let's check the quality of life part. Added the below to the description to the season character exclusive to weapons. Season character exclusive, okay. Added how to obtain usage and the materials information to the description of the Earth Spirit Stone Fragment, the Wind Spirit Stone Fragment, and Water Spirit Stone Fragment, and the Tree Spirit Stone Fragment. Improved the visibility of the Great Border of the Wild. White grade items now will have white grade border. Very nice quality of life. Tiny but impactful. Change the increase in the enhancement chance when using Event Dim Origin Hunger. They just revert the fail stack items. Devour Hungers or something. They also did the same thing to this one. But overall, no big change. I have to say that. There was some kind of, fail rates. Like success rate 97 after 2092. They removed it. For the old levels, it's 100%. They also added the, the rates or the amount of the fail stacks you gain when you use them. In between the fail stacks, you will be able to see them on the items. Yeah. That's all for this week. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to like the video. I'm working so hard for you. I'm not expecting you to just donate this channel. Like, subscribe, and comment. Do it right now. I have to go to my Twitch live stream. You know what we say? Do not forget. BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.